Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you need a mat, which you should lay out right now and get it ready, and a light to medium set of dumbbells and some water for hydration. We're going to work on muscle tension sets. This is where you build good muscle endurance in different regions of the body all together. So let's get started with a warm-up. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders, point your toes straight ahead and soften your knees. Lengthen out through the pelvis. Brace your core muscles firmly. Let your shoulders sit down and back and pinch your shoulder blades together ever so slightly. Take a big deep breath in, reaching up. Pull your left elbow down, reach up right. Inhale up, pull your right elbow down, reach up left. Both hands up, bring your hands down and roll your shoulders. Squat down and up. Sitting back each time. Just a semi-squat, don't go all the way down yet. We're just warming up. Sitting back each time you squat down. Do 4 more. Good, now squat down, reach across. Squat, lift, and reach across. Squat, up, reach across. Swivel the foot. Swivel the foot each time. 2 more, 1 more each side. Now reach across side to side. Reach. Thumb up, palm back, hand level with the shoulder. Reach all the way out. Rotate the whole body. Move the hips. Swivel the foot. Release the heel. 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Take a big deep breath in, reaching up. Take your wrist, lift up and over. Other side, lift up and over. Do that again. Last one. Now pull back, open the arms and frame the face. Bring your hands down, roll your shoulders back. Separate your feet a little wider. Lunge across to the right, press the hips forward. Lunge again to the right and press the hips forward. 2 more times. Now rotate all the way to the right and press your heel to the floor, stretching the calf on the left side. Let your body angle forward so you can get some pressure into that stretch. It should feel like a gentle release. Lift the heel and bend the knee and feel a stretch through the front of your hip. Lift your chest, bend your elbows, press the heel and bend the knee. Press and bend. 2 more and bend. Press and bend. Open through your inner thighs. Press the knees back. Good, now toes forward, lift up. Now lunge across to the left, sink down and press the hips forward. Lunge across and press the hips forward. 2 more. And press the hips forward. Rotate around to the side. Press your right heel to the floor and angle your body forward so you feel a gentle release through your calf on the right side. Now lift the heel, lift the body upright, dip down and feel an opening through the front of the hip. Bend your elbows. Press the heel and bend the knees. Press and bend. 2 more and bend. 1 more. Press and bend. Open to the front. Squat down, lift up, roll your shoulders, breathe in, reach up. Pull down with the right, reach up with the left, reach. Pull down with the left, reach up with the right. Both hands up, inhale, exhale, come down, and let's get started with our first move. Pick up your dumbbells. Now always bend your knees, give yourself support when you pick them up. We're starting with the sumo squat. The right leg's going to be the working leg for our whole first set. Then we'll do everything on the other side. We're going to work some of the big muscles in our back and our arms as well as our legs. Step your left leg out diagonally back, squat down and step in. Do that again. Squat and lift up. Keep your right foot at 12 o'clock as you step the left foot out to 8 o'clock. Bracing the core firmly so you feel your core muscles giving your support to the torso. Sink down and lift up. Sit back and lift up. Come up tall. One more. Shake out that leg for a moment. Now we're going to keep muscle tension on that same side. Stand on your right leg, kickstand the left. Now you're going to step back, hinge forward, row 2 times, and step forward. Good. Step back, hinge forward, 2 rows, and come up. Back onto the ball of your foot, 2 rows, and come up. 2 rows, and come up. Hinge at the hip, drive your elbows up, and come up tall. Hinge at the hips, showing your tail lights up the back wall, bending at the hips rather than at the waistline. 2 rows, and come up. Good, now one more move for the right leg, and we're going to be working the front of your arms, the biceps, and they are the assistant muscle on a row. So we're building tension in those muscles. Let's go. Lunge to the side, step in, turn the hands, bicep curl. Lunge, step in, bicep curl. Lunge, step in, and curl the hands to your shoulders. Big step out, push off, bicep curl, strengthening the front of your arm. Curl the hands to your shoulders. Big step out, all 10 toes face forward, hands to shoulders. Let's do it again. Very good. Let's come back to the center of your space. We'll do the other side. So now the left leg stays still and the right leg steps out to 4 o'clock. You ready? Here we go. Step out and step in. Sumo squat and step in. Your core is braced. Your back is supported from your core. You sit back. Knees align with the toes. So you turn the knees out, press the knees outwards to align them with your toes. Sit back and lift up. Almost there. 2 more. 1 more. Shake out that leg and let's get ready to use it again in a rear lunge and row. Okay, stand on your left leg, soften your left knee, lunge back with the right leg, hinge forward, 2 rows, and come up. Again, step back, bend both knees, hinge at the hips, row 2 times, and lift up. Just in case you were wondering how far to bend forward, it's about 45 degrees or a little lower. Keep the back of your neck long. Once you've seen it, let your eyes go down towards the floor, but keep the back of your head lined up with the whole of your spine. 2 rows, and lift up. Your core is braced, and lift up. Let's take a step to the right for our side lunge to the left with a bicep curl. You ready? Big step out to the left. Step in, curl hands to the shoulders. Big step out, the left leg bends, the right leg stays straight, then you do a curl. Big step out, push off, curl the hands to your shoulders, rotating the wrists. Big step out, push off, curl the hands, and come down. Do it again. Curl the hands. Big step out, push off, curl. Sink down and push, curl the hand. Very nice. Let's put your dumbbells down for a moment, bend your knees, and let's roll your wrists. Shake out the arms. Roll them and shake them out. All right, you ready for our next series? This is challenging, so do as many reps as you can. Take a break if you need to. Bend down, bending your knees, hinging at the hips to pick up your dumbbells. This one works both sides of the legs on this set. Bring the hands up to the shoulders, elbows high. Side squat, side to side, and lift up. Other side. Side squat, and again. On this set, we're going to get legs to start, which we're doing now, with this alternating side squat. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. This is a parallel squat, so the feet point straight ahead. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you come up. Okay, now narrow stance. Feet about hip distance, not wider. Squat, curl, and press. So a narrow squat, curl, and press. Squat, curl, press. We're getting the shoulders on this set, so big challenge. Shoulders are always challenging to train. When you bring your hands down, bring them down beside your shins, not behind your legs. Keep your elbows close to the side of the body. Palms of your hands face in. That's the way. Almost there. Last one. Very good. Now, last one for the shoulders. Separate your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders. Alternating push press. It's a little dip and a press. Dip, press. So you're sitting back slightly, using your legs to help your shoulders. Dip down and press. Keep your core braced. That's the way. Down. Press. Exhale each time you press up. Good, that's the way. You're almost there. Last one. Bring your hands down for a moment. Roll your shoulders back. We're going back to the alternating side squat. Alternating side squat. Dumbbells come up to your shoulders, elbows lifted. Side squat to the right, side squat to the left. Go down into a range of motion that you can manage with good control. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lower. Sit right back through your hips. One more each side. Good. Bring your hands down. Squat, curl, and press. There's no doubt about it, that second set is more challenging. Do as much as you can, rest if you need to. Here we go. Squat, curl, press. Narrow stance, so your feet are about hip distance, so quite narrow. You can comfortably bring your dumbbells down to the outside of your legs. Sit back and press. Grip the dumbbells firmly without squeezing the handles. Press right up. Palms of the hands stay facing in. This is called a hammer grip. Hammer grip. Press up. Last one. Very good. Alternating push press, and then we're heading to the mat for our final sequence. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Bring your dumbbells up to your shoulders. Here we go. Dip, press. Exhale each time you press up. Use your legs to help you up ever so slightly. You just push from your legs. Your shoulders are doing more of the work as you lower the dumbbell. You're getting some assistance to lift with your legs. So your legs assist on the way up. Shoulders do all the work on the way down. One more each way. Very good. Bring your dumbbells down and come down to your mat. Half kneeling. Separate your dumbbells. And come onto your side first. And roll onto your back. Pick up your dumbbells and rest them on your hips. Have your feet close to your bottom. Flex your ankles. Bridge up and down. Whew. So we're going to be working on the floor here for 6 different exercises instead of 2 sets of 3, because we're going to get and finish with a lot of core. So it's a bit of a core day today, and I like that. I like to train my core. It's so important to have a strong core, but we're starting with legs. And because these are muscle tension sets, we'll continue with legs and add upper body. And then we continue with upper body and add core. Almost there. Good. Hips, dumbbells come up. Lift your hips up as high as you can get them. Now, bring the dumbbells up. We're going to do a chest press and keep our hips lifted. Inhale, lower the elbows. Exhale and press up. Inhale and press. Keep your hips high. Keep the back of your neck long. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Lots of control on the way down. Strong as you press up. Keep your hips high. Don't let them drop. As you get fatigued, the hips will start to sag a bit. Don't let that happen. Keep your hips high. It's going to strengthen the gluteals, your bottom, a little bit in the hamstrings, the back of the thighs, as well as your chest, shoulders, and triceps. One more. Very good. Now put your hips down, flatten out your back, and turn the dumbbells so that the palms of your hands face each other. Bring your feet closer together. Now slowly lower the dumbbells down overhead, keeping your elbows straight, and bring them up. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4 counts as you bring them up. Here we go. Now take one leg out and bring it in. Other side. Out, 2, 3, 4, and in. Keeping your back from moving, using your core to stabilize, and in, 2, 3, 4, out. Very good. Okay. Now that was the upper back, the chest, and the triceps and core. Now we're going to work the core and the triceps. Take your feet and cross your ankles. Bring the dumbbells together. Bend your elbows, extend your elbows. Do it again. Bend and extend. Now let's add some core. This is optional, but if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, curl your tailbone up as you straighten your elbows. You're going to feel a stretch a little bit in the lower back, and you'll feel a strong contraction in your abdominals and triceps, the back of your arms. So, triceps and core. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Roll onto your side. Put your dumbbells down. And we are going to do a plank. So we've been working on the core for the last 2 movements. Now we're going to just really go for it. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees and touch your knees. Lift the knees and touch the knees. And touch. Keep the back of your head lifted. Brace your core tightly. Planks are very challenging because they work more than your core. They strengthen the shoulder girdle, the legs, as well as the core. 1 more. Come down onto your knees, come up onto your hands. Now spread your fingers. Bring your shoulders over your hands and your knees underneath your hips. Opposite arm and leg stretches out into a bird dog and comes back down. Other side, stretch out and come down. Reach and come down. Keep your hips square and level. Stretch rather than lift. Keep your core strongly braced. 1 more each side. Here's the last one. And we are done. Now walk your hands forward, little stretch. Walk your knees back. Press down through your chest and shoulders. Let your head hang heavy in between your arms. Spread your fingers. Hips are high, chest is low. Walk your hands in. Good. Now roll onto your side and let's stretch out the quadriceps, the front of your thighs. Bend your bottom leg, take your top leg, hold onto the shin, ankle or foot and pull it back. Roll your shoulder back and look forward. These are important muscles to stretch. We work them really hard with our muscle tension sets today. Good. Other side. Now, we always think of muscle tension as being a bad thing. Take the shin, ankle or foot, but in strength training, building tension in the muscles is what you have to do to make them stronger. So that's different than having a tense neck or shoulders. That's how you're going to get stronger with this type of class. Pull the foot back, push the hips forward, squeeze your glute. Keep the knee close to the mat and release. Now come up back into all fours. Lift up into high kneeling and step one leg forward. Tuck your toes under, bring your hands onto your thighs, and let's lift up to standing. Stop halfway and lift all the way up. Let's circle your hips around in one direction. Now the other way. Separate your feet, hip distance. Step your left leg back, flex the right ankle, hinge at the hip, sink down, reach down, scoop the hands up and pull back. Open the chest, step forward. Other side, step back, flex the foot, hinge at the hip, sit back. Now, reach down with your hands, scoop, pull your elbows back as you come up, opening the chest and step forward. Separate your feet a little wider than your shoulders, toes point straight ahead, soften your knees. Take your right hand, reach up and over, stretch the right side of your body. Now lift up and bend the elbow, reaching in between your shoulder blades, down your back. Place the hand on the elbow and press, opening your chest. And release that, bring the hand across. Pull back, inhale, exhale, take the left hand, reach. Up and over, stretch the left side of your body. Lift up and bend your elbow, bring that hand down in between the shoulder blades, feeling a stretch down the back of your arm. Place your hand on the elbow, increase that stretch. And release. Roll your shoulders back. Take a big deep breath in, reach up. Pull your right elbow down, reach up left. Reach up, inhale, exhale, pull the left elbow down, reach up right. Both hands up. Bring your hands down and roll your shoulders back. Rotate side to side, release the heel, swivel the foot. Easy with your arms, just let them swing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll both shoulders back. We are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you got a lot out of today's class. It was very effective what we did. You'll definitely get stronger.